Hi guys, it's Jacob from FINEIGHT and we will talk about the analysis of PAYC market today. We'll again start with trend lines, continue with volume profile and price action. I always try to choose a market that contains some new educational information for you, some new pattern, and that's the reason why I chosen this market. I have many short signals in my watch list because after this big drop, it sometimes takes time until markets change the direction in my plan. So, well, I'm not happy to take short trades because market has tendency to go higher after big drops, but I have to stick to a plan. So from tomorrow, I'll add some short entry consideration. So let's start with analysis PAYC. Again, we are on a weekly chart. As I mentioned many times before, it's my favorite time frame because I see the market without the noise. So I draw two trend lines and you can see market stopped at the trend line or near the trend line, the upper trend line. What was interesting, it was a very big drop. If you compare it with the SPI dropped very fast, so it was the same. We have many gaps above the market over here and over here, so we'll probably fill those gaps. So we have magnets above the market. What was really interesting was the bottom. Here you can see very nice wick. So maybe you could realize in the past that that's, let's say, finished business. It means that nobody wanted to trade higher prices. So that's the reason why we dropped so many points. But if you look at here, there is not some interesting wick. Okay, you see some red candle here and then the green candle. Is it a PinBar or not? That's a very interesting question because if you have a red bar and you have open near the high and closed near the low, and the next bar opens almost at the same level where the previous bar closed, and it's a green bar, completely green bar, it's a pin bar. Why? On a higher time frame, you can see it as a pin bar because market in 2 weeks dropped and moved back again very quickly. So on a higher time frame, it's pin bar. So the answer is yes. If we see some red candle and then the green candle, the opposite green candle, something like this, it's pin bar on higher time frame. So that's the reason why I see very nice rejection here. I see trend line, I draw also zone here. This is the value area, this is the border of the value area, the edge, and there is a low volume node, so I draw very nice zone there. I also draw a minor zone over here because it's there's also some small low volume node there, so I put a zone there too. Now I will switch daily chart to find some entry. For me, as you can see here, this is the zone, the minor zone, this is the major zone near the trend line, and look what happened. I'll explain PinBar again. Look what happened. In some days, market dropped very quickly and moved back again very quickly. So you see something like letter V. So it's 100% PinBar on higher time frame. Now look at the zone, the minor zone. It was respected here, slightly respected here, and respected again here. So we have now breakout from this congestion, from this value area, and market is going back to the edge of this value area, the upper edge. So it's very good to wait until we see some first green bar and we can enter the trade, because what was the ceiling becomes a floor in this case. So it's a very strong support and resistance level. Sometimes The minor zones are very good, but it's impossible to draw them only by watching the volume profile. So what's another interesting thing? Look, we broke this minor trend line, and if we see first green bar, it confirms the rejection of lower prices. It confirms pullback from or retracement from this trend line. So that's the reason why I wait for some first green bar. So on where to place a stop? Whatever, the safest way is to place a stop, let's say behind the wall. So this is the zone, and first wall is here, 225.44. Your profit target will be, let's say, below the highest high of the market, because highest high is a very strong support resistance level, because it's very important turning point for a market. So again, we have trend line, we have zone, we have a pin bar there. It's not easy to see that, the pin bar, but I explained to you that it's hidden pin bar, so it's easily seen on higher time frame. So we have a confirmation of the rejection of lower prices. So now we have to wait for the entry. You could enter the trade here, yes, because it was very nice rejection letter V here on a daily chart. But this is also a very good entry point, because it's not a FOMO trade. You wait for the confirmation until we break the congestion and do some retracement or some inside out trade from this zone. So you wait for the confirmation. It's very good situation too. Thank you guys for watching this video, and tomorrow I will record some short trades. Thank you and enjoy your trading.